What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we finished everything off that there was to do over in Route 120. It made it to the Safari Zone, although we're not going in there just yet, because we had a run-in with some Team Aqua Grunts, or not necessarily a run-in, but more of like a sighting, I suppose. They're heading off to a place called Mount Pyre, which is down this way, so we are going to be surfing our way down to Mount Pyre, and you'll run into it relatively quickly after Catherine shuts up and doesn't talk to me anymore. And this is it right here. This big landmass that we are currently surfing around is none other than Mount Pyre, a huge fixture here in the Hoenn region, and also has a lot going on in it. Mount Pyre is essentially the, well, it's Hoenn Cemetery. It is like Lavender Tower in Lavender Town in Generation 1. Now, much like that, you're not going to be running into any trainers here on the first floor. However, this lady right here, I do believe, gives you something pretty nice. Also, it's being wander the slopes of Mount Pyre. There is no telling what may happen. Take this as for your own good. This is known as a cleanse tag. The cleanse tag basically just lowers the encounter rate of Pokemon as long as the front Pokemon is holding it. I do believe. I'm actually going to check on that before I go any further. And yes, it helps repel, but I don't think it fully repels. Alright, so we're gonna, we can head outside and go that way, but we're actually interested in climbing this tower first. This is gonna be how we start this episode, so better make sure I actually don't have Pandora out in front due to all the ghost types you're gonna run into. So I'm gonna switch to Ghidorah here, and we're gonna head on down this way. Actually, I can do this. I'm actually gonna take the experience share off of Pandora for now, and we're gonna start a double battle right here. And Pandora can focus on the whoever is on the left, who I think is a bug trainer. I don't think it's a psychic trainer. I think it's a bug type guy. And no, it's a Pokemaniac. Okay, you know that works too. Alright, so we got a Rhyhorn and a Spoink. And actually, the Spoink isn't really going to be a problem either. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let's see. This will be fun. Let's dig on Rhyhorn. And I guess we'll just use Cut on Spoink twice. I know I haven't set up Swords Dance, but that's okay. Spoink's just going to use Magic Coat and waste my freaking time. that's fine. I might actually have to switch to deal with the Rhyhorn just because of its defenses. Glad that missed at the very least. Alright, let's do another Cut here. What? Okay, you don't need to keep using Magic Coat. You really don't need to keep using Magic Coat. Go away. Thank you. Right, at least Rhyhorn's just rock ground instead of rock frickin' steel or whatever. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, let's do another one of those. And apparently he's just going to keep missing that attack. We'll just... Actually, what am I doing? I'm going to use Iron Tail here. And then we'll just use another Cut, I guess. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's something. An Iron Tail, if it doesn't miss, should take care of Rhyhorn, but it did miss. Okay. He is really adamant about using that really useless move on my Steel Rock type. Like, seriously. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, okay, it doesn't need to miss twice in a row. Like, I get that I used up all my luck of Rock Tomb never missing back in the frickin' Fortree Gym, but seriously. It's a 75% accurate move. It's not supposed to miss that often. Alright, let's just use Quick Attack, I guess. I mean, I don't know, maybe I should use Double Team. Frickin' Pandora can kill this thing herself. Yeah, that was pretty much unnecessary at that point, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so there's one fight down. We'll definitely use a Soda Pop to heal up Pandora. And yeah, we're just going to be climbing this entire tower for the entirety of this episode. We're probably not even going to head outside just yet. Now, while we're doing this, I might as well finally, because I haven't been doing this for a few episodes, but I also haven't really needed to, because in Route 120, the only new Pokemon that could be caught was Absol, which we did catch, so I kind of already explained it to you. But... Oh my gosh. But in this area, in Mount Pyre, we actually have two new Pokemon that can be caught, and that is Shuppet and Duskull. I kind of already briefly went over their differences when we first encountered Shuppet in a fight. Basically, there's the attack and defense versions of the standard ghost type that can be caught in this game. However, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, if you're building for, if you want a Pokemon that is just going to allow you to sweep, and do a lot of, and just get you through the campaign, Bayonet is the way to go. Get a Shuppet, evolve it into a Bayonet, although it's going to take a little while to do so. I would advise going back and doing a bunch of Pokenav battles. Just get a Bayonet. Bayonet is going to do a lot of work for you on the offensive department, but if you're building a competitive team, at least in this early stage of the game, not later generations, it's completely different, but as of right now, if you're building a competitive team, I would go for Duskull. Dusclops has the most potential to it. It can learn the most moves. It has the best stats for it. It's more of a tank, which is a little bit more important in the competitive scene. But again, that's when we're talking about like Generation 3. If we were referring to later generations where you can get, like Generation 4, for instance, once you can get Dusknoir, then it's Dusknoir is a no-brainer. However, if you get into even further generations when you can get stuff like Mega Bayonet, then Mega Bayonet's no-brainer. They're both really good Pokemon, but they have their different utilities. Bayonet is offensive, and Dusclops is defensive. Very simple, very simple in that regard. Now, let's do this thing. All right, so we got a Delcatty and a Manectric. I am going to use Dig on you, and then I'm going to use Cut on you, because I don't think I won't suffer Infatuation, because Pandora is a female. So you can focus on the Delcatty. Perfect. It should just be a 2-shot. Never mind. Maybe I should have invested in a Swords Dance. That probably would have been the smart idea. In fact, I'm going to do that. I know it's a little late, but I'm going to do it now. Here we go. So now Pandora should be able to pack quite the punch. And a Double Slap. It's not really too big of an issue. Manectric, please don't use anything like overly ridiculously strong. Like please. And there's a Dig, and that is not... It is going to one-shot Manectric. I got the crit. Awesome. I will take it. Good freaking luck. Now, there are more Pokemon that can be caught here on Mount Pyre, but they can only be caught on the upper section, so we'll be talking about them when we actually go out there. But for now, let's just finish this fight. There we go. Good cut. Gosh, that cry. I love Delcatty, but that cry, woo! That is some serious business right there. Alright, so we beat both of them. You know what's funny is I really don't think you can actually... I wonder what her dialogue is when you start the fight. Maybe they didn't program any, but what could it possibly be? Because you can't really get to her without talking to him first. But Lovey-Dovey said, "Don't care for the..." Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's sweet. Well, I got one of my Ultra Balls back from all the ones I wasted on Pandora earlier. Now, if we head over this way, I don't think this guy actually fights us. There are holes in the ground here and there. I didn't notice it took a tumble from the floor above. That will be important for much later getting through this place. By the way, no, you can't run in here. Memories of my darling Skitty. My eyes overflow thinking about it. Oh, that's sad. All right. Can I get a... I don't think I can. No, I can. I can get a double battle with both of you. No place for children, least of all you. So technically, now that I've gotten the Pokemon breeder to move up, I could just shortcut my way through this room, but I'm not going to. Obviously, I want to scour it in its entirety. All right, so you each have 2. This will be fun, or 3, excuse me. This will be fun. All right, let's use Iron Tail on Skitty, and then we're going to use Swords Dance on Pandora. I am not going to attack that Wobbuffet immediately just because Wobbuffet is all about counter moves, and I really got to be careful about when I use those. Now, granted, Ghidorah might be infatuated from this, but that's okay. Never mind. Perfect. Took down Skitty in one hit. I will take that. And now we have Zigzagoon, which is, again, going to be pretty easy. Not Destiny. Oh, you suck, Wobbuffet. You suck. So Destiny Bond is a wonderful little move that when you take down Wobbuffet, there is a very good chance that your Pokemon will faint with it, and that's very annoying. I'm going to use Double Team here, actually, because I really want to see if I can keep Pandora in this thing. If Ghidorah faints, that's fine. I've got Revives. I'm going to try to actually make Ghidorah be the one that takes down Wobbuffet. So we're going to slowly whittle away at the breeder's Pokemon first. Yeah, there's another one, a Poochyena. That's fine. Just focus on that thing. All right, just keep using Destiny Bond. Just keep using it as long as you're not attacking me right now. It's okay. I'm gonna use Headbutt on you and then Quick Attack on you as well. Let's just get rid of you, please. Thank you. All right, so there goes that problem. Now the Headbutt should cause Wobbuffet to flinch, right? Please cause it to flinch. And no counter. That's exactly what I was worried about. Oh, fetch. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I was really hoping for the flinch there, but I didn't get it. Okay, so Pandora might also faint here now thanks to the Destiny Bond, so that's cool. Now, let's switch to Raiju really quickly, and let's just... frickin' I hate you. Cut. Thunderbolt and Cut. Just get rid of it. Of course it used counter, too. It didn't use frickin'... I mean, I guess it makes sense. It was up against 2 physical Pokemon, but... Alright, so Pandora's fine. Pandora didn't faint. We're good. Alright, so now... We'll just focus on this freaking Natu. Yeah, it's going to die in one hit anyway. Easy stuff. I gotta revive Ghidorah going into the next area. Oh no, Kadabra. Whatever will I do? I could probably just honestly get away with a quick attack here and take this thing down. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Good old Swords Dance. Jeez. Didn't even stand a chance. Alright, I don't think you did lose that cleanly, actually. You did freaking take down one of my Pokemon. Okay, another breeder fight. Yeah. Now, I don't know if when you rebattle her, if she'll still just have those 3 Pokemon, or she'll have a full 6 like a normal breeder does. I think it's all dependent on if you instigate it as a double battle or not. But I think she is normally supposed to have 6. Okay, I know we have revives. I've got, actually, a ton of them. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had that many. Totally forgot I had that many. Let's use another Soda Pop. I know I'm getting low on them. That's okay. We'll manage. Alright, so don't want to go that way. I guess we could have sure. Oh, no, there's an item here. Good. Oh, you piece of crap. Yeah, shut up. Well, let's fight this guy. Come on now. We're actually almost already on the top floor. Psychic William, wait a minute. You're an Elite 4 member. What are you doing here? Hold on. I'm confused. That's really strange. Anyway, I'm going to use Headbutt. Just because I don't really think I need to be using anything too overpowered on a Ralts of all things. In fact, yeah, okay, just keep sending Ralts at me. Alright. That's fine. You know, it's not going to be a big deal. What are you going to send next? A Curlia or another Ralts? Maybe an Abra? I don't know. Kadabra? We'll see. It's Curlia! Okay, so for you at the very least, I will respect you enough to use an Iron Tail. And then that should take care of that. Because I'm not 100% positive it would have died immediately to a headbutt, but you never know. Oh, yeah, go drown in self-pity elsewhere, please. Let me grab my item. Thank you. We got another Super Repel that makes up for the one I used. Alright, I'll take it. And let's head on up to the next floor, which this is the second to last floor, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's one more floor above this, and then we're going to start dropping down. You need to drop down through the right holes, or you're going to end up screwing yourself when trying to get the items, and you'll have to walk all the way back up to the top. Okay, so got ourselves a Shuppet here. For this thing, I am definitely going to start off with, let's use Rock Tomb. Might as well. It might not one-shot it, but it'll certainly at least lower its speed. Yes, indeed. Cool stuff. And you used Curse, which just one-shot you. Awesome. So the thing about Curse, and because we haven't really gotten into it, that makes it interesting, is that Curse behaves entirely differently depending on which type of Pokemon uses it. So if anything that's not a Ghost type uses Curse, because we already saw it on Torkoal back in the Lava Ridge gym, but anything that uses Curse that's not a Ghost type lowers speed but raises attack and defense. Okay? Now if a Ghost type uses it, it has a 100% completely different effect. I don't want to... I'm going to switch to Vega, actually, really quickly, just because you're a fighting type trainer. If a Ghost type uses it, they cut their health in half, which is a little bit risky, considering if, like as you saw there, if they have less than half health, they'll just straight up kill them. But then that curse will be placed upon the opposing Pokemon, which will then cause them to lose, I believe, a fourth of their health every single turn until they go down. It's like a really, really fast effect that no amount of healing is really going to save you from. It gives you like a 2-turn window before you just die anyway. So, yeah, it's a very, very potent move, but it's also very risky. But if you like really for sure just want to get rid of something, I would use Curse on that. At least in the campaign, granted, switching out the Pokemon does reverse or remove the Curse effect. So there is that. It behaves the same way as like Confusion, for instance. Alright, so there goes Hariyama. Very easy, and Vega should actually hit level 37 from that. Sweet. Now our strongest Pokemon, at least in terms of levels. There we go. Alright, so let's switch back to Ghidorah. And I did not mean to go to the Pokedex. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at navigating the menus with this freaking controller. Alright, back to Ghidorah. And let's keep it. I guess we do have one more floor. I thought that was going to be the last floor, but no! Nay, I say! Okay, let's... Oh, okay, I want to double battle you guys. Thank you. Alright, when I'm here, Curious, Powerful, Azumi, yeah, Hex, Maniac, and Psychic. Alright, let's do this thing. And what are you each going to have? Each one Pokemon. Okay, a Sableye and a Wobbuffet. Another Wobbuffet. Okay. Well, I think we should take the time to focus on the Wobbuffet if that's the case. So I'm going to use, now actually, I'm going to use Headbutt on you to try to get the flinch. And then we'll use Cut on you as well. There we go. Decent. That's the crit right there. Headbutt. Please flinch. Please flinch. We'll see. I don't know. This could be risky. Please don't counter. Please don't counter. Oh, okay. Safeguard. All right, then. Well, I guess I shouldn't have been worried in the first place. All right, let's use... Oh, frick. You know what? We got to focus on this Wobbuffet. Let's use Iron Tail and another Cut. We'll focus on the Sableye afterwards. Okay, that's actually probably going to kill it. So now Cut is not going to do a thing because it's going to be directed at Sableye. Yeah, I know. Pandora can't really do anything about the Sableye. That's fine. We'll be remedying that here relatively soon. In fact, we will be right after this fight. In the next episode, of course, because we're going to be calling this an episode once this fight is over. I know, but try to keep to the time limit because got to squeeze as much as I can out of each episode, but also make them as short as I possibly can without it being unreasonable. Because I only get to record these episodes so often, and when I'm only able to record them like once every 2 weeks, yeah, I try to get as many episodes done as I can, as opposed to as much content done as I can, if that makes sense. I know that's a little stingy, but I gotta do it that way. All right, let's actually use Rock Tomb, because it's slightly more accurate than Iron Tail. Nope. I should have just selected Double Team again. I don't know why I didn't. That was dumb. Because I knew Cut wasn't going to do anything, but I was like, oh, I can't. Whatever. Waste of an attack. I'm not going to be using Double Team all that much either way anyways. Because, like, this is just kind of a placeholder move. I'm definitely going to be replacing it very, very soon, as a matter of fact. And there we go. All right, that is the last of the trainers here in the interior of Mount Pyre. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.